Hey everyone, it's Monday, February 7th, and welcome to Odds Wizard, where we bet for fun by betting together. What we're going to do today is pick out 3 games we're going to bet. We're all going to root for together. It's going to make watching these games so much more fun just by kind of building that community where we can kind of talk about the games as they go on and all find a team we wouldn't usually root for, and we can pick it and root for it together. Yesterday, we went 1 of 3 on our picks. The Celtics were the only winner for us yesterday as they covered by a mile. The defense stepped up like we talked about, so that was a really good pick yesterday, and that was a really fun game to watch. The Dallas game also was a blast to watch. We just didn't happen to hit the over, but it definitely made watching it more fun yesterday. But today, we've got 3 picks, all from different sports. We have our first ever hockey pick, we've got an NBA pick, and a college hoops pick. So I'm going to start today with our first ever hockey pick. We're going to take the Hurricanes versus Toronto over 6 goals, and that's at minus 120. It's a 7 o'clock game tonight. Carolina has won 4 straight, and the Maple Leafs have won 5 straight. So these are teams that are both coming in hot. The All-Star break might have slowed them down. We're going to see tonight, as this is the first game back from the All-Star break for the NHL. But both these teams can put up big points. They're fast. Austin Matthews and Aho are awesome to watch. So if you're into hockey, this is a great game to watch if your team isn't playing tonight. The average total for Toronto's last 5 games has been 8 goals, and the average for Carolina's last 5 games is 5.8 goals. So this over-under at 6, it makes perfect sense. I can see why they set the line there, but if the goalies come out a little rusty from the break, I really think that we could probably see 7 to 8 goals tonight and a really, really entertaining game with 2 of the best scorers in hockey. So this is going to be a fun one to watch tonight as well. For the NBA pick, our second pick of the night, I'm going to take the Raptors minus 2 to beat the Hornets, and that's at minus 110. This game's at 7 o'clock tonight. The Hornets have lost 4 straight games. They're coming into this cold. They're averaging under 100 points per game in those 4 losses. So they're just not shooting the ball well right now. Whereas the Raptors, they've won 6 of 7, and they're averaging 117 points per game. The difference is the Raptors defense has just not been there. They're straight outscoring guys. They're not getting back on D, and they're winning games, but they're winning it by blowing teams out. So this is a little clash of styles tonight, which I find interesting. For some reason, I had a gut feeling the Hornets were going to win, but the math just isn't there to make that pick for the upset. The other factor, or the last factor I thought of in this game, is the Raptors won by 12 over the Hornets just a few weeks ago. Now, granted, that was a home-road switch, but still, 12-point margin of victory a few weeks ago and only giving up 2 tonight. That seems to make it a pretty easy pick tonight to go for the Raptors giving up 2 to the Hornets. Our last pick, it's our first ever NCAA pick. We're picking Kansas to beat Texas in Texas. That's ESPN's feature game tonight at 9 o'clock. Both teams are ranked, so this should be a really good game to watch. However, Texas is 2-4 against ranked teams this year. Kansas, on the flip side, is 4-2 against ranked teams this season. Having said that, this is a rivalry game. We saw that in Duke, North Carolina the other day where it was a blowout. Duke just routed North Carolina, so that was a surprise. Usually these games are super tight, which is kind of what I expect tonight. The spread's only 1 point, so obviously Vegas thinks this will be close. I tend to agree with them, especially with it being in Texas and they're the underdog. I think they're going to come out and play. However, Texas has just played well in big games, hasn't played as well in big games this year as Kansas has. So I really think Kansas can come out tonight and win. Here's the thing. This is kind of one of those emotional hedge bets for me. I hate Kansas, so why would I root for them? Well, this kind of gives me that chance to balance out my bets with who I root for. So if Kansas wins, awesome, I won my bet. If Texas wins, I lost my bet, but at least I don't hear Rock Chalk Jayhawk for the next 5 days nonstop. So if we put all these bets together, the Hurricanes and Toronto going over 6 goals, the Raptors giving up 2 to the Hornets, and Kansas to beat Texas. If we mix all those together in the cauldron, that'll be plus 566 odds. So Vegas doesn't think we're going to hit all 3. We haven't hit all 3 the last few days, so I'm not sure that we will. But if we hit those first 2, it's definitely going to make this 9 o'clock game tonight a lot more fun to watch. So in summary, those are our picks up here. If you can, follow us on Twitter. I'm going to put that link right down here. Follow us at Real Odds Wizard. We can talk about it during the game. I've had some good conversations the last few nights with people during the games that we picked. Hopefully you can hop in, join in on the conversation on Twitter, and we can see if we can maybe go 3 for 3 tonight. If not, we're still going to have fun. So everybody have a great Monday, and good luck with your bets. See ya.